Hey guys, welcome back. It's Brendan Borman, and in today's video, we're going to be playing 270. But first, I want to give some mad props to Amos Moses for beating me in the public lobby, as well as Judah, Alexa, S.A. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Congratulations, guys. Today, I'm on the road to redemption. I'm going to be playing as Donald Trump 2020 with a Greg Abbott vice presidential candidate. I'll be starting off in national groups with Evangelical and Gun Lobby. Look for RBG to possibly go her women's movement bonus, but we'll have to see. Thank you to everyone who tuned into this weekend's live stream. I did give away some candidates as well as a monthly subscription. I will be announcing those winners at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that and enjoy this 270 content. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. If you like listening to a fun, interactive game, some game theory, we're trying to win the White House. If you are a subscriber, thank you for supporting this channel. It means a lot to me. I did lose my candidate subscription. I have to wait until I get paid next in order to justify spending that $6.99 charge back to my account. But I hope to do that in the next couple days so I can continue to bring you some good content. I am about 80% on my way to monetization, where I can start putting ads on my channel and possibly getting super chats and things like that. And I look forward to doing that and also bringing you some more content as we get closer to the 2024 presidential election. Now, we did go up in our big conservative to get that national group bonus on this turn, and we also predicted Texas would be the way that RBG paired her California opening move. She did pivot over to New York, which was a better move for her. It's going to take a little bit of time for her to get these core groups of states, but if she's able to get New York, California, and really have Illinois, she's going to have a stronghold on Latino. She's also going to be really powerful toward that African-American bonus, and I'll have to be extra defensive in Florida. The good news is that we know the map like the back of our hand, and we're going to have several options. We opened up an Old South opening. We have pressure in key states like Arizona and Illinois. We're going to be pretty much unable to prevent RBG from getting that town and gown bonus, but we're going to go up in Illinois as well as go up in the state of Arizona, which will prevent the town and gown bonus if we are successful for one turn. However, she did sneak Colorado in the previous turn, which I did miss. And so she is possibly going to be getting that Latino bonus earlier than I had anticipated. It's also going to force me to open up into North Dakota and South Dakota for an alternative route for that oil and gas bonus to make up for that $18,000 that we might not have in Colorado. I'll be spending 10 plus 10 is 20,000 in the Dakotas. Arizona is locked. Colorado and Illinois are past the third PIP, and so she will unlock that Latino bonus, having enough funds. And then I wanted to see where her head was with Virginia. I spent up to the third PIP. She did go to the sixth PIP, so it's highly likely that RBG will lock Virginia on this turn. Virginia is a critical state, and so I will let her have it in the moment because high tech is probably not going to be the decisive bonus with her already having California and New York. I am going to go for Louisiana pretty heavily, which she did also, so that was a good investment for us. That will unlock the oil and gas bonus for us, which is $101,000. Very critical. I'm going to lock Louisiana. A pro move here would be to potentially leave Louisiana and go for a Colorado steal, as well as maybe an extra steal in Illinois. I do think this is risky, but I'm going to try to get manufacturing with North Carolina and Illinois. And we clashed. Okay, so that was not a good turn. However, she also got the African-American bonus because she was able to squeak out North Carolina and go up to the third PIP in Mississippi and Georgia. Mississippi is uncontested. Oh, North Carolina is one pipped. I'm going to try to steal Colorado. This is probably a waste of money. I'm going to leave North Carolina alone because that's so obvious. It's likely she locks it. North Carolina was locked. I don't think she spent in Illinois. So let's put our oil and gas money in West Virginia. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm a full turn behind. This is potentially going to be my first 3-game losing streak that I've had in over a full calendar year. This is not looking good. I'm going to pressure California, and here's why. I have the oil and gas money. I need to have legitimate pressure, and with me having Texas and Arizona locked, a California flip would give me Latino. It would give me agriculture, which will help me in the end game for EVs. I don't have Florida. I don't really have a path to swing state, but she doesn't either. So what I'm going to do is spend $150 in New York. I'm also going to go up in Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee to give me a clean route if it's uncontested to that manufacturing bonus. And also, I was really anticipating RBG locking the remaining high EV states in the Midwest, the Rust Belt with Michigan and Illinois, which she did. And so with her going up highly also in Maryland, having North Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia locked, the Old South is basically hers the rest of the game. It's going to be hard for me to keep Florida this game because she has AA, but if I can prevent swing just a little bit here, that would ultra help me. Manufacturing goes my way, which is $93,000 a turn, and RBG finally made a mistake. She did overspend in New York. However, you could argue that's not even a mistake. I'm just going to go for California here. She's got to spin there, doesn't she? She's got to choose one of Florida or California. So California is a successful steal. Thank you. We do get a little lucky. However, she did make a smart move going for swing states in Florida, which was successful. It's getting to be late in this game, so let's get into some empty states. I have Latino, oil, ag, manufacturing, as well as free cash in 3 different national groups to help me. I'm already in Pennsylvania. I could have gone for New Mexico. In hindsight, I actually wish that that's the move I would have made this turn because I don't see her defending it. We did clash in the 3 open states of Connecticut, Washington, and Oregon. She did not defend New Mexico. I need to spend my oil money there and not my Latino money. I also have that 187 of manufacturing. Hopefully that will allow me to keep the state of Wisconsin, which she will have swing money. I can also keep the high number of EVs in Ohio, and I just see her going all out for Pennsylvania again. There's the export bonus on turn number 17, but here we go. This is the money turn. This is the ballot round. Whoever wins after this round will win the game. I am going up by 3 or 4 pips in a lot of mid-range states. I am prioritizing the high EV states like of a Massachusetts, a New Jersey, a Minnesota. Those are must-win states. So I'm going to go 3 or 4 pips past, not just 1 or 2. I'm leaving California. I had some excess money that I wish I'd put in Wisconsin. Delaware, she squeaks out by a pip. Hawaii is able to flip red, as well as Idaho, and it's 4 electoral votes. Kansas and Iowa both go to Trump. Massachusetts by 1 pip. Maine by 1 pip. 4 electoral votes. Minnesota, 10 EVs. Mississippi, 6 EVs. Her lead is down to 277. Now it's down to 272. However, she flips Nevada back blue. New Hampshire is locked. New Jersey goes red. Donald Trump is now in the lead. Oklahoma, red. Rhode Island stays blue, as does Virginia and Vermont. However, Wisconsin is red, which means Donald Trump, with 281 electors, has defeated RBG to win the White House. Congratulations to Johan for a good game, but I take the W and avoid my first 3-game losing streak in a full calendar year. In the next game, I'm going to be playing as Joe Biden 2020, taking on Donald Trump 2024. I'm choosing the lesser candidate to celebrate the fact that today I am officially endorsing Joe Biden to be the next president of the United States of America this November in the 2024 presidential election. Of course, I'm doing so because it's April Fool's. Of course, I'm not going to vote for Joe Biden, but I had to try something that seemed like the most appropriate thing to do considering the holiday. Yeah, Donald Trump 2024. So we started off in the Old South. I decided to go for the Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, and Maryland route. However, Donald Trump also had the idea of going Old South. And so we're going to delay the bonus. We're going to set a trap in Georgia, which is unsuccessful. Pressure Virginia and North Carolina. and see where this takes me. I feel confident in my ability to outmaneuver this opponent, having played him before, but I'm going to need to set up the conditions to where it's advantageous for me. And so the best way I can do that is to steal North Carolina. I don't see a scenario where he defends it all the way. We do steal it, and he does invest up to the 6th pip, which is even better. He did go up to the 8th pip in Virginia, but I will take the 42.5 thousand in Old South plus the possible manufacturing AA state later instead of Virginia. Even though Virginia is a great state, it's one of my favorite states to have, there are plenty of other high-tech pivots. We were able to predict a Georgia steal and defend by 1 extra pip, so he does close off, Donald Trump closes off Virginia. However, we are in a stronghold to get that Old South bonus. Let's go ahead and go up in Maryland to the 3rd pip, which is uncontested. South Carolina, we still have Mississippi, which is uncontested, and we are locking Georgia. Donald Trump is doing an odd move. He's locking Alabama. So maybe he's just trying to get those EVs while he still has an investment. And there is the Old South bonus. It's just a $55,000 bonus. We are going to put that 1 pip into Mississippi, 1 pip into Maryland, open up into Town and Gown as cheaply as possible. And so we're going to go 1 pip into New York, 1 pip into Massachusetts, 1 pip into New Hampshire, which is just the magic number needed. And we're also going into DC. The District of Columbia is also a town and gown state. It's also an African-American state. And so we have just enough money in our pure cash to give us to the town and gown threshold without DC. We're going to spend the extra $50K of Old South money in Louisiana. Now, I do think that that will prompt Donald Trump to probably defend Louisiana, but if he doesn't, hopefully we can get it pretty cheap on the next turn. There's town and gown, so that means we're going to open up into Arizona as well as get to that 3rd pip in DC. Hopefully we can secure Louisiana pretty cheaply, and then we're going to set another trap in South Carolina. Donald Trump has gone up in Michigan and Pennsylvania as well as continues to hold Tennessee. And so if he flips New York, that will give him AA. If he gets into Texas, he'll have a pretty easy route to get manufacturing. He does preemptively go up to Florida in the 4th pip, which I don't really understand that move. We were able to get the AA bonus of $110,000, maybe except he was worried about us chasing him for swing states, and now he has the swing state bonus. He will need to spread out, but we're going to use our town and gown money to also get into Iowa, which is a swing state, go up in Utah and Arizona, as well as use our AA and Old South money in Louisiana. We're not going to lock it. We're going to hope that he does not steal it, which he does not. Michigan is his big investment. He does decide to lock Michigan. He does not unlock any other bonuses. However, he does also get into Wisconsin. We also pressure into Florida, which will make it very hard for him not to spend his swing state money there at some point throughout the game. I'm going to invest my town and gown money into Arizona. I don't see Donald Trump going for New York anytime soon. And then really the key of this turn is to get into California. That way I will have access to high tech. I also will cut off California from Donald Trump and force him to maybe go into Texas earlier than he wants to. I also could double pip Texas on this turn if I think that he is going to. However, if you take his 400,000 minus his swing states, he can't even do that either. So what we're going to do is we're going to double pip into California. We're going to go up into Illinois, which will give us Latino with Arizona. It will also give us the high-tech bonus. So that's $110,000 that we can spend, and that gives us 5 state group bonuses. We could go up in the states that are oil and gas. So we have Latino for Colorado and New Mexico. We have the town and gown money, which is good for North Dakota. And we already have Louisiana, which is locked. If we get all of those, that will give us oil and gas. We are not facing significant pressure anywhere else. We're just going to put 1 pip into Montana in case he goes for a ballot push. We also can go up in Washington and Oregon. I have this $170,000 of high tech that could go into Pennsylvania. I have $230,000 of AA money, which is probably just going to be to make sure I get what I have, plus a flip of Tennessee, maybe lock in Illinois. Colorado is gone up, but what I was going to say is Florida is pretty much too far gone. New Jersey and Nevada, those both of the Latino states, should be mine before the match is over. And now I have a 1-pip pressure into Texas with 260 EVs. Donald Trump does get manufacturing to guard the Lone Star State. However, we have Latino, we have oil. We also are very close to the ag bonus. I guess we don't have Florida, but I could invest and get the ag bonus pretty easily. My question is that what I want to do? We have 1.68 million. I could just low spend here. It looks like Donald Trump is going to zero spend, and that is the game. I guess he probably assumed we were just going to go all out for Texas, which we could have either this turn or next. And so we're back in our winning ways. Congratulations to Mike C. Pats for making the channel, and thank you so much for watching. And now for the winners of the live stream this weekend, Easter weekend. Bacon Flakes, Zombie Slayer, and Hunter Cunningham. Congratulations, you've won the giveaway. Please send a feedback message of which candidates you would like to claim inside the mobile game, and those will be added to your account in the coming days. From my family to yours, have a good day.